all day, and then just check, they're one stop away from my house, so I'll have to, if they end up coming during the stream, I'll have to jump out just to be able to get the freezer set up, but hopefully that won't happen until later in the stream. All right, all right. Go ahead, get started. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see the screen. You can just put like a 1 in chat or something. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Anyone there? Okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. I was getting scared for a second. No one was saying anything in chat either. I was like, I guess no one can hear or see anything. Okay. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So, we can go ahead and start out with BTC. So, looking at Bitcoin here, we had a nice push to the top side of this range. Basically had a bounce at this 12-hour mid-range level, and the longer we held that support, the better off we were. And then at this point, we are again at range highs, and to me, I would be very surprised if these don't break this time around. I initially had a short opportunity here at this daily level, but with current price action and everything, I am leaning towards not taking it. Basically just at entry, but I just have a feeling that BTC isn't stopping here. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm fine with that. Shorting against this bullish trend here is it's difficult anyway, and in my opinion, it's not the wisest move. You've got equal highs, but also you have all of these highs over here as well. And so I get it if you would like, short the top side of range simply because, top side of range, you take shorts at the top of range, long at the bottom. However, at the same time, you know, you can see the strength is to the upside for now. What's up, Mr. Choir? Hope you're doing well, man. And so right now, guys, I am aiming for higher prices on BTC. If I take a fib pull from low to high to low, well, if they actually pop up, got the 1618 and the 166 fibs coming at 113K. I'm going to go ahead and pull the 1272 and 1414 as well. That's coming in at 100K here. And so, really, like, in a bullish scenario, those would make this as one larger bull flag consolidation. That's the same targets you're getting there as well. So I don't want to be a perma bull or anything, but this is, in my opinion, the path to 100K. I mean, you simply have a bull flag pennant pattern here. Of course, not all meme patterns work, but if they are to play out, then this is basically what I'd be looking at. Nice. Yeah, we can check out Uni as well. All right, so that's my thoughts on BTC here. Thoughts on Ethereum. Ethereum price action, I'm not going to lie, has been super wacky as of late. It's been, wick after wick after wick. However, I really do think this breaks to the upside soon. I I think that patience is going to pay here. When are we going to break to the upside? We will see, but I think that it does happen soon. Just 1 second, guys. I'm getting a phone. All right, all right. So that was actually the Home Depot telling me they're coming with my freezer. Fortunately, they are still 20 minutes out, so we got time. So I'm not trying to rush or anything. We're good, guys. Okay. So like I was saying about ETH here, this does look like it's going to break to the upside, in my opinion. You're still uptrending here on the 4 hour, and RSI is looking good on the 4 hour. It's above the 50 level. And yes, you have all of these wicks here. That makes it a little difficult to position. But at the same time, with BTC being so close to the top side of its range here, if BTC decides it's go time and starts running through these highs and ends up coming up to at least our all-time high so far at 73, then I think Ethereum pushes. So at least 73 is a 3% move. ETH, let's just extrapolate a 3% move, probably to our current rally highs up here if I were to guess. Yeah. So that'd be where I'm looking at next on ETH, is these levels up here. So if you're still long ETH, I personally would not be taking profit yet. I would be waiting for these prices. This structure is bullish. As long as you're still making higher lows, then there's no reason to start shorting ETH, in my opinion. All right, guys. So quick segue. I wanted to let you guys know that I know I talked about this last week and a couple of you guys signed up, but basically next week I will be starting my 4-week classes. Basically, it'll be a 4-week class starting next Wednesday from 1 to 3 p.m. Central. I know Mr. Choir took it, Derek took it, and Barrett took it. They've got, I'm sure, some things to say about it. Hopefully, all good things. Um, but yeah, basically it is 300. However, I throughout the course I make sure to give exclusive calls to you guys so that, in my opinion, you make all your money back that you paid for the course, because I just want you guys to be able to focus on learning and not have to worry about the fees. And then, in my opinion, the other thing is I've got a server for my students for after the class, just so you guys can catch up, ask me questions whenever you would like, because I personally believe in continuing education, and I feel like in 4 weeks I won't be able to teach you guys everything. And so being able to have you guys be able to ask me questions even after the class as well is the idea. So if you guys are interested, sign up link is in the tweet. And I appreciate you guys for taking the time to listen to me. And as always, ask me any questions about it if you do have any. But that's about all I have on that. If you have like questions about the content, I'll send you the syllabus. I basically teach about my fibs, about SR, harmonics, volume, RSI, all of it. All right. Sweet, sweet. Let's keep going. So that was Ethereum. Let's take a look at Solana here. So Solana is doing pretty fantastic things. Basically, had a nice move off this type 2 of this bullish bat. Perfect entry here. A nice 7% move. And I just, in my opinion, guys, like the bullish bat is one of my favorite harmonics there is, because you can get great entries right at the 886, place your stops right under that fib level, and you were able to profit off this not once but twice, because you got the initial reaction off the 886, but then on the second, the type 2 return, you were able to get another bounce off of that in a push up. So that's the reasoning behind why I like it. What do I think about Sol now is another question, because now we had that push up. Me to pull this across. Basically, your let's say 1 to 4 hour time frame resistance and support levels come between 170 and 173, as you guys can see. I can even, yeah, let me do something like that, or maybe something like this to make it a little, yeah, let's do this. And so, in my opinion, that was a nice 4 hour close that we just had on Sol. Just like, as long as you're closing above this 174 level, then things are looking better. And we did have a nice close there on Sol, and that was actually a really nice looking 4 hour candle. Bounced right into that daily open and pushed up. And so, if this rally is to continue on Sol, I am looking for $188 again as a main target. I think it's pretty likely to happen too at this point, because these structures, these harmonics, once you get a type 2 like this and you see the reaction, you very, very likely end up coming up to your C point here and then your A point eventually. All right. Let us continue pushing on here. So that was basically, I'll take a look at Uni since Mr. Choir mentioned it. And then if you guys have some altcoins you'd like me to look at, you can let me know and I'll take a look at them. Man, this was such a beautiful hit onto this daily order block. Oh man, look at that. Right onto that daily order block for a 24% move. Beautiful. We got a bear show B here that Uni stuck trying to get above. So if we can flip that into a breaker, then good things can start happening. I'm thinking a nice area for a retest on Uni. would be right here for a higher low. You can get a higher low about right there. Then higher prices later on uni likely to happen. Acquire. So boom, looking for something like that. I'm gonna set my orders right now. Yeah, no problem, dude. That's a really nice looking SR level too. So theoretically, it should hold. The only thing that I'll tell you guys that I don't like here on uni is this daily higher high, potential 4 hour daily bearish divergence. So if you were to ask me like the bearish scenario, why this would not play out is because that bearish divergence. Do I think it's time to sell BTC? Is it going back to 68? So personally, this is if you want to kind of risk off and you're like, resistance is resistance until it's broken. So definitely not a bad thing to take some profits here. But I'm still bullish BTC overall. And honestly, guys, like the way it's looking on the chart, it's not giving me bearish vibes. Like I would not be surprised if it pushes through here. Let's go back to BTC. Draw this just a little flag supply line thing. You just closed a whole daily above the supply line, and it kind of looks like it's gonna go berserk here. It's just my thoughts. I could be wrong, but what I would do is either take a little profit on your longs because you're at top side of resistance, or you could take a head short, your choice. But personally, I'm just holding. Yeah, let's take a look at Matic. Okay, so Matic is a coin that I don't like as much as I used to, simply because now on the daily, it's struggling. If this gets reclaimed, then this should theoretically play out. Yeah, I think exchange coins do run. Like that's what was going on with BNB. Started running last night. So would not be surprised to see them move. I longed some Crow last night too, actually. Just because of the exchange run coins running that thesis. So we can look at BNB and Floki, but what I'll tell you right now is they ran very hard yesterday and overnight. So it's going to be one of those chasing situations. So, like I said, we'll take a look at it, but I'm already thinking it's better to be careful on it. LFT. I don't think I've heard of this one really. Oh, it's a newer coin. Okay. This chart is looking super funky. So I think that, you don't have any 1 hour bull divs or anything here. So I think it does probably come down to these supports. And this is where you want to see a higher low. Somewhere about there. You got the 886 there too. So pretty good confluence. Now let's check out Woo. Oh, look at that daily RSI. That's beautiful. Oh yeah, Woo looks great. So basically, seeing this daily RSI, do this, have the push up, and you are above daily support right now. I would play this like this. So the reason it pushed from there is you got the sweep. I would be looking for something like this. I don't think you're really chasing here on the daily. I think this has more to go. I think a 4x is pretty, in my opinion, I think that's a lot. That's the way I'll put it. I think it would be better to just be focused more on a 2x for now, not get too ambitious with it. Yeah, and so let's take a look at BNB. Yep. BNB looks it's doing exactly what I was looking at to be doing, basically breaking out of this bull flag to the upside. And so far, measured move, it has hit 25%, so half of the measured move. And I still think it keeps running. It's just there's nowhere to position right now. It's even on like the 1 hour. I wouldn't want to tell you to try to take a long here. I mean, the only thing that I would be doing is if for some reason you got a wick into the daily open, you could try to trade that, but that's basically about it. I think one of them already ran, right? Wasn't it Cake? Yeah, Cake is already starting to push so far. So what I would do is if the daily closes above this level at 3.03, then could get a nice push down and then long the retest. So far the structure looks, I mean, it looks really good on Cake. Supply line break, the whole thing. All right, and then yeah, let's check out Bake since Cake moved like you said. Bake with the nice RSI hit on that 50 level. You are at resistance right now. So what I would say, this looks like a nice bump and run pattern. So could long here, or you could wait for the daily to close above and then get in on the retest. But yeah, these two look pretty good. Yeah, definitely liking these. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we can take a look at Cass. Yeah, so Cass all-time highs here. And you don't want to see an SFP of your highs. So you want to see a daily higher high, not a close below. Otherwise, that's more on the bearish side. It's not bearish necessarily in itself, but it could mean you're going to come down to mid-range again before coming up to break it. So you'd want to see a daily close above this level. And then if you do, then things can start pushing even more. Take a look. I know Pendle is looking pretty good here. Or at least I thought it was. Daily RSI. Yeah. So Pendle's one, we get a move down, sweep those lows again, I'd be in. All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Looked at a lot of altcoins today, guys. I like it. So yeah, like I said, for those that just joined, pretty much the last chance. I'm taking signups for my class above. Starts next week, 4 weeks long. Give exclusive calls during it, and just let me know if you have any questions on there. I posted the link in chat above, just a little bit above where I'm currently typing. Other than that, I don't really have anything else for the stream today. Um, let's see. Ethereum starting to push a little bit. I like to see that. See what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin looks like it might. That's a nice 4 hour candle starting. Let's see how that ends up. The deadline. So I am keeping signups open until class starts next Wednesday, but I'm about half full right now. So whenever that does fill up, that's basically first come, first serve situation. Yep, yep. Thanks for asking. All right, guys. Well, that is all I got for today. I appreciate you, Mr. Choir. Thank you, dude. It means a lot. And if there's anything else, just let me know in chat if you guys have any questions. My free, yeah, it is. It's about here. It's. I'm assuming they're waiting outside, so I'm gonna go and get it all set up. But you guys, let me know if you need anything. Just ping me in chat, and I'll get it answered. Other than that, that's all I got for today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. Hopefully, get some in and catch you guys next week. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks. Peace.